Are you following money advice that sounds right, but is actually draining your wealth? Well, today I'm breaking down 5 Canadian money myths that are costing people thousands of dollars, and I'll show you what to do instead. Hi, I'm Ludmila Esmail, a certified financial planner and investment advisor based here in Ontario. I work with professionals, business owners, and families who want to build real wealth and make their money work smarter. If you're earning a good income but feel like you should be further ahead, chances are one of these myths has crept into your financial life. Let's bust them together right now. Myth number 1. The RRSPs are always the best option. Many Canadians rush to contribute to their RRSPs every February because of the tax refund. But here's the myth. RRSPs are not always the best choice. The truth is, RRSPs defer tax, but they don't eliminate it. So if you are in a high income bracket today and expect to retire in a lower one, RRSP can be excellent. But if you're already in a lower bracket, piling money into an RRSP could actually increase your tax bill later when you withdraw. What's often overlooked is the TFSA. The Canadian adult has contribution room, and growth inside the TFSA is completely tax-free. Unlike the RRSPs, withdrawals don't affect your taxable income or impact your government benefits in retirement. So what do you need to do instead? Well, match the account type to your situation. High earners usually benefit more from RRSPs. Moderate earners, especially those focused on flexibility, often benefit more from maximizing their TFSA first. Myth number 2. Debt is always bad. Another big one, people think about all the debt as the enemy. Yes, high interest credit card debt is toxic, but not all debt is created equal. In Canada, we have the concept of good debt, money borrowed at low interest rates that help you grow your wealth. For example, mortgage to buy a property or using a line of credit to invest in a diversified portfolio where the returns can outpace the borrowing cost. Also, interest on investment loans is tax deductible in Canada, which can make strategic leverage even more powerful. So what to do instead? Don't fear all that. Evaluate the cost versus the potential return. Use that carefully with a clear strategy and avoid spreading yourself thin. Myth number 3. Real estate always goes up. If you live in Toronto or Vancouver, you've probably heard this one at every dinner table conversation. Canadians often believe real estate is the safest guaranteed path to wealth. But history, especially recent history, shows that real estate doesn't just go up forever. We've seen corrections, slowdowns, and periods where values stayed flat for years, all while property taxes, maintenance, and interest costs still climbed. So real estate can absolutely be part of a wealth strategy, but if all your net worth is tied up in a single property, you are exposed. A house doesn't pay your income unless you rent it out, and it can be tough to sell when markets cool. What to do instead? Think of real estate as one part of your portfolio, not the whole plan. Diversified investments that provide liquidity, income, and growth outside the housing market. Myth number 4. Investing is just for the wealthy. This one frustrates me the most because it keeps so many people stuck. Canadians often believe they need a huge amount of money to start investing. Maybe $100,000, maybe more. The truth, you can start with as little as $500 or even less. Thanks to TFSAs, RRSPs, and low-cost investment platforms, building wealth is more accessible than ever. The wealthy didn't get there by waiting until they had extra money. They had invested consistently, even in small amounts. And the earlier you start, the more compound growth works in your favor. What to do instead? Don't wait until you feel ready. Start with what you can today, automate contributions, and let time do the heavy lifting. Myth number 5. Financial planning is only about investing. When most people think of financial advice, they picture stock tips or someone telling them where to invest. But investing is just one piece of the puzzle. Real financial planning works at your whole life. Tax planning, insurance protection, retirement income, estate strategies, even business succession if you're an owner. Here is the reality. The wealthiest Canadians don't just invest, they plan. They use strategies like income splitting with a spouse, setting up holding companies, or creating trusts for their children and grandchildren. What to do instead? Think beyond investments. Ask yourself, do I have a tax strategy? Am I protecting my family with insurance? Do I know how I'll generate income in retirement? If you're missing pieces, that's where a financial planner can help tie it all together. So there you have it, 5 Canadian money myths that could be costing you thousands of dollars. RRSPs aren't always the best. Debt isn't always bad. Real estate doesn't always go up. Investing isn't just for the wealthy. And the financial planning isn't only about investing. If even one of these myths has shaped your decisions, you're not alone. But now you can take steps to avoid these traps. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss future episodes. And if you're ready to take the next step, I've linked a free guide below, How to Plan for a Secure Financial Future, 5 simple steps for Canadians. Let's keep building your financial clarity and confidence together. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.